Burning fat in menopause. This one's gonna be a doozy. This video is for informational purposes only. Always consult your physician about medical issues. Now that we got that boring shit out of the way, let's talk about it. So what is menopause? Menopause is a natural stage of life when you stop having your menstrual cycle. It typically occurs in your late 40s, early 50s. Women who have ovaries surgically removed experience sudden surgical menopause. Rude ass birds. Technically, menopause is defined by a complete year without any menstrual bleeding, in the absence of any surgery or medical condition that may cause bleeding to artificially stop, like birth control, overactive thyroid, high prolactin, radiation, or surgical removal of the ovaries. As menopause nears, the ovaries make less estrogen and many times progesterone. So the period before menopause, aka perimenopause, can last 8 to 10 years. Then you have menopause. The time after menopause is called postmenopause, which will last until the end of your life. The average age at which menopause occurs in the United States is 51 years old. As menopause nears, your ovaries no longer release eggs into the fallopian tubes, and you'll have your last menstrual cycle. Now, why does weight gain and body fat gain occur typically during menopause? Estrogen is such a powerful hormone. It does so much stuff in the body that we don't even realize. This is why you experience such a wide range of symptoms like hot flashes, night sweat, vaginal dryness, urinary urgency. Estrogen is actually what keeps the lining of your bladder and urethra healthy. Difficulty sleeping, emotional changes, dry skin, eyes, or mouth. You can even have facial hair growth because now the testosterone in your body is higher in comparison to your estrogen. Changes in libido, joint and muscle aches, also related to estrogen. But let's focus on the weight gain. Why does this happen? One component of this is as we age, we're more prone to muscle loss. Muscle tissue is a driving force behind basal metabolic rate, which is the amount of calories you burn at rest. So if you lose muscle tissue, you burn less calories at rest. What this means is if before you were burning around 1,800 calories at rest, maybe now that's decreased to 1,600 calories at rest due to the muscle loss. So now even if you eat the same amount of calories, you're in a surplus. So your options there for energy balance are get more active, increase your step count, exercise, or decrease your calories. I'm always gonna say be more active before you feed yourself less. Your hormones all play off of each other to an extent. Estrogen affects thyroid affects progesterone. It can be really hard to continue burning fat after menopause. Here's some things you can do. Aside from consulting with your physician, of course, hormone replacement therapy is an option. Sometimes if you don't make it, you gotta take it. This can be in the form of prescribed estrogen or a blend of both progesterone and estrogen. That being said, hormone replacement therapy is not enough to overcome poor nutrition and exercise habits. So here's what I recommend you do. You gotta do everything you can to get strong and stay strong. Lift some motherfucking weights. The stronger you are, the more you will fend off the muscle loss, and the more you'll fend off your basal metabolic rate decreasing. You'll be less and less likely to gain body fat. Combination of having a high step count consistently, let a step tracker run on autopilot, see your average, and look to increase that average by 200 to 300 steps per week. Keep your protein intake high. How much protein? Get a 7-day average. Just track your foods for a little while, see how much protein you typically eat, and look to add 5 to 10 grams per week to that weekly average. As we age, protein consumption gets more and more important to maintain that precious muscle tissue. Do everything you can for your thyroid. This means decreasing physical and emotional stress as much as you can, eating foods high in selenium or iodine. Unless you have Hashimoto's, then you need to limit your iodine. I do not recommend ever cutting carbohydrates. Your liver thrives on glucose and it uses it to convert thyroid hormone. So if you cut carbs, you won't have any thyroid hormone conversion happening in your liver. It's bad news. Stay active, get sunlight. Magnesium intake's important. You have magnesium L-threonate, you can take that in the morning. Magnesium bisglycinate, take that before bed. Hormones are really important, but you have to lead an active lifestyle and a lifestyle that reflects the body that you want to maintain. We help women navigate this stage of life all the time and get the body they want and keep it. It's not a death sentence. No matter what, cultivate self-love every day. I'm not going to pretend to know what it's like to go through menopause. I can only imagine it's frustrating as shit to just have your hormones all of a sudden be depleted by Mother Nature. But you can fight back. You can maintain a happy, healthy quality of life. Get strong, walk more, eat more protein, don't cut carbs, manage your stress the best you can. If you need hormone replacement therapy, go for it. But remember, nutrition is everything.